welcome to Real English Online. My name's Liam, and today we've got an exciting topic for you, something that at some point in our lives we all have to do. That's it, the dreaded, the awful job interviews, okay? So some of you out there have been asking me for vocabulary to help them with job interviews, so as promised, here we go, alright? So, first of all, look at that scary picture. That's pretty lethal. There's 3 of them bombarding that poor chap with questions. Nasty. Alright, anyway, so to be a team player, your strengths, your weaknesses, to have previous experience, to get a letter of reference or recommendation, and to be versatile. Okay, so these are all words that these are all traits basically that they're looking for in employees. Okay, so let's have a look at the first one. All right, to be a team player, which literally means that you're good at working with other people. And nowadays this is a key thing because most companies have many employees and they need team players, people who are going to work together towards a common goal. And the better you can do this, the more popular you're going to be. And it literally means to work as a team. Alright, to be good at cooperating. Yeah? So, to enjoy working or cooperating with others, I've said. To work successfully in an office, you need to be a team player. Your strengths. Now, during a job interview, pretty much guaranteed they'll ask you, what are your strengths? Okay? In other words, what are you good at? What are you strong at? Okay, so someone could ask you and say, oh, I'm a really good team player and I'm very good at communicating with other people. And your strengths that you're going to talk about and mention really depends on the job you're applying for. Okay, so things that you are good at. My strengths are being very organized and being a good team player, which is a valuable skill in this profession. Alright? Your weaknesses. So if they ask you about your strengths, they're gonna ask you about your weaknesses as well. And the worst response that you can give is, I don't have any weaknesses because I'm Mr. Wonderful. Okay? Wrong answer. Everybody has weaknesses and you have to accept them to beat them. Okay? So strengths, weaknesses, they're the opposite. They're the bad things. And you need to kind of pick on something that isn't too ground shattering that you're not going to get hired. Alright? So things that you aren't so good at. My main weakness is that I get very stressed if people put too much pressure on me. Okay? So again, it depends what kind of job you're applying for. Maybe that would be a very, very bad weakness. Okay? But you need to pick something. Yeah? To have previous experience. This is just a classic. Nowadays you will be asked this. If you've got previous experience, okay, you have done this before. So you can see in this little diagram here, on one side you've got the education, going to university, doing courses and things like that. On the other side there is experience. And a lot of employers will look for employees who have done the job before, because it makes their life easier when it comes to training you, okay? And even when you're applying for a job, you'll maybe have a box like this, experience history, where they're asking you about your previous experience. I have 3 years previous experience as a receptionist, or we are looking for someone with a great deal of previous experience, alright? So someone who kind of basically already knows the job, yeah? A letter of reference. So if you've been a very good employee and you're leaving on good terms, you can ask your previous boss for a letter of reference, which is basically a letter that is saying how wonderful you are and how suitable you are for the next job. Okay, so if you left on bad terms and your boss hates your guts, there's no point in asking for a letter of reference, because your boss ain't going to give you a very good one and you're just going to throw the letter away because he's not going to say nice things about you. Alright? A letter from your old employer describing you and your suitability for your new job to your new employer, I should say. My old manager gave me a really good letter of recommendation which will help me get this job, or a letter of reference, yeah? To be versatile. Now, this is very good. Versatile means it can be used for many different things. When it comes to something, for example, a mobile phone. A mobile phone can be used for calling, for texting, for playing, for finding the weather, for surfing the net. It's versatile. And companies will also look for employees that are the same. They can work in many different areas. They're good at talking to people. They're good at working with computers. They're good at giving presentations. This is a versatile employee, all right? So to be good at a lot of things, or multi-talented, all right? He is a very versatile employee and can work in many different departments. Always beneficial, especially if you're a small company. Okay, so as per usual, here comes your quiz. So see if you can pop all these words into the right place. All right? And the answers are coming up now. Okay guys, so thank you very, very much for watching. That's all for now, and there will be more in this series, so keep your eyes peeled. Alright? Bye.